Ladies and gentlemen,
well, welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. And then we've got a special one here. We are at Sunset Middle School for the Middle School Championship. And we're going to watch the Grassland Generals, Grassland Middle School, take on the Brentwood Vikings, which should be a really good matchup. First up, we've got the ladies. And if you can't figure it out, they've got that mic pretty dang hot down there, and I can about hear anything else besides it, and I'm about over it. But anyways, it should be a really good matchup. This team's met once before. Grassland, I believe, lost by 1 after talking to some of the ladies in school. Full disclosure, I teach there, Paul teaches there. We're going to try not to be biased. So, but it should be a good matchup. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Absolutely, Matt. It is a early start.
Yeah.
As you want to keep your eye out on for the Brentwood Lady Vikings, you keep your eye out on number 21, Abby Shealy, kind of the go-to player for the Lady Vikings, as I'm trying to catch my breath.
Yeah, you see the roster there, number 4, Becca Rondo.
Rando, Riles, Joyner, Shealy, and Meyer. And yes, Brentwood, Matt, defeated Grassland twice this season. As you see their starting lineup.
Mackenzie LePage, Sarah Harden, Holly Harris, Sarah Wright, Rachel Rooker. Holly Harris is an excellent player, along with Sarah Harden, who are both 7th graders. Something to keep your eye on. Should be a good matchup. Sarah Wright, also a 7th grader, and she can score, play defense all over the place.
Well, keep your eye on, Matt, on Holly Harris, number 14. As Coach Allison Hill and the Lady Generals are back in the WMAA championship game 6 straight years.
Wow. We saw Coach Harris's daughter plays at Franklin High School. I think she's in 9th grade. I believe she's a freshman. And she is on the varsity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Jody Hill.
Jody Hill, yes.
So there you go. And
also
it is
an excellent math student. Sarah Harden at the tip, along with number 11, Joyner. All right, and Brentwood controls. Almost lost it off the get-go. You're going to see Grassland press like crazy. And you can see right now off the bat that they're going to try to attack down low with Joyner. Joyner got some size. Doesn't look like, though, she's got the body to be as physical down there.
Well, I tell you this, Matt, it's Grassland does a nice job at the half-court trap.
They certainly do.
And
looks like we're going to see a full-court press here by Brentwood as well. LePage with the ball, and she is guarded closely by Rondo. Harris coming back to help out. And a nice little pick there by LePage. And there you see, I believe it was that. I didn't quite see what happened there. And there we're going to see a block with a foul on Olivia Rhines. I know I said that last name wrong.
Yeah, Riles.
Riles.
So Rooker's going to the line as she is one of the few 8th graders on this team.
Yes. And can't find the mark on the first one.
Well, both teams going to probably play a little tight, Matt, as, you know, big championship game. A lot of work has been put in, and now the pressure's all down to one game.
Yeah, rebound by Joyner. Again, pressing right off the bat, even off the missed shot. And there's going to be a foul. I believe that's going to be on Harden, number 11. There we see Coach Dennis Harrison, former Vanderbilt coach, actually coached me while I was there.
There you go.
Or at least watched me. Take up space on the roster. And
well, Riles.
This is the first.
Yeah.
Still scoreless. Oh, rebound by Joyner. Joyner kicks it back out, almost has a turnover. Joyner, nice cross-court pass down low, and that is going to be a bucket by Riles.
So it's going to be man-to-man full court by the Lady Vikings.
Now, it's going to be a lot of that, I think, from both these teams. We see Sheely get in there and knock the ball out of bounds. They're going to contest everything. Harris to inbounds, and she gets it into LePage. LePage kind of taking her time. Oh, with the turnover, nice anticipation by Hayes. Hayes turns the ball over. Rooker comes away with it.
Rando had a chance for a basket, just couldn't pick up the handle on the pass.
Hayes with a nice shot. Harris with a nice shot. I thought that she needed to pass that down low to Harden, but, you know, she pulled the trigger and she found her mark. Again, down low, they had Riles wide open underneath the basket. Second time in transition that's happened.
Kate Byer gets fouled, and see our first sub of the night is going to be Anna Rippey.
And I saw Anna Rippey at a JV game, and she was pumping it in from all over the place. Got a lot of range. Another 7th grader. You look right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 7th graders on the floor right now for Grassland.
Well, the future's bright for the Lady Generals.
Got to wear shades.
There's Sheely.
Sheely with a nice move, but lost the ball. Harris is going to drive. She's got Joyner with those big, long arms. Good job by Joyner. Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds. Good job by Joyner, understanding the situation and get a big size advantage. Just getting out there, getting those hands up and not committing the foul. Yeah. And it was enough to distract Harris.
And Joyner, Matt, only a 7th grader as well.
Wow, good play by Harden.
Well,
I thought that was going to be a turnover, but Grassland keeps it. Sarah Wright booking it down the court. Harris to inbounds.
Harris is kind of
down low to Harden, and she got fouled hard. And number 5 doesn't like it, Riles, but she definitely brought the hand down. You cannot swing that arm down, especially in middle school basketball. They will call it all day long. There we see Coach Hill, as we already said, 6 times here, and she plays a very intense style of basketball. Harden misses the first. Still 2-2, 3:57 here in the first quarter. Harden, a big Harry Styles fan. And that's going to go out of bounds, and Brentwood will get possession. We have a problem of the week that we do or stuff, and she always writes about Harry Styles.
There you go.
Journal. Cracks me up.
I assume that's One Direction?
Yes. I did not know about that till I got her in my class. And Joyner comes up with the ball. Oh, Harden better be careful. She's going to lose it, and that's a great job keeping her head on a swivel by Wright. Harris with the ball, kicks it back over to Rippey. Rippey back to Harris. Harris is going to pull the trigger. That looks good from here, but just a hair long. And that's going to go out of bounds. And I thought that was going out of bounds on Harden.
Here comes another sub for the Lady Generals. That's Caroline DeFranco.
Another 7th grader, I believe.
I think you got all 7th graders.
Yes, we do have all 7th graders in, and that is going to – is that a 5 count, Paul?
Absolutely. Good defense by the Lady Vikings.
And I think that's one thing we're going to see from both these teams is a lot of good defense. Harden try to track it down. Down low to Joyner. Pass just a little high, going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be General's ball.
Well, both teams have missed 6 free throws, Matt. Turned the ball over a lot, and once this first quarter ends, I think we're going to have a good flow going here. But well, continue press, man press for the Lady Vikings.
I like it a lot of times in some of these middle school games. Action can be kind of slow, and you're thinking it's a 2-2 game, 3-12. But, you know, with both teams pressing like they are, great anticipation by Joyner. not the best pass though. But you know, with the fact that both these teams are pressing, you know, it's a lot more going on with the game, a lot more to follow, a lot more happening. And
yeah,
even though it's 2-2, it doesn't seem like it. Inbounds there to Joyner, and she's going to lose it. Harris muscles it away from her.
Harris is does a nice job in kind of directing traffic.
Yep. Rippey back out to Harris. Harris getting the offense set. Over to Wright. And Wright got fouled, blocking foul.
Yep, that's going to be on the floor, but it's going to be on 11.
Joyner.
Yeah.
That's, I think, someone they don't want to get in foul trouble.
Yeah. And, you know, if you have to go to the bench, I think Grassland has the advantage. Coach Harrison doesn't play, but about 7 kids if he doesn't have to. Love to stick with 6.
Yeah.
But
I know looking at Grassland's bench, I know number 12, Lillian King, she can fire it up as well.
And they're doing a nice job of trying to get the ball away.
Good job.
From Sheely. And now Harris, she's the one that can score.
DeFranco did a great job causing that turnover, getting the ball over to Harris, and Harris does an excellent job of finishing. 4-2 now, 2:13 remaining, and they're going to call a foul. And I believe that is on DeFranco.
Yeah. You know,
I like it though, hustling.
Yeah, absolutely. So Coach Hill, she'll go 2-2-1 full court, and sometimes she'll trap out of half court. Now going to a 1-2-2 or a 3-2, depending on how you look at it. Very effective.
She changes a lot of what she does, and that's a credit to her team. If they can handle this in transition, just flow with what she's doing, and it really screws up the other offense. Nice drive there by Kim.
Oh, man, that's going to be Joyner's second, Matt.
Yep, Joyner's got to be careful, especially in a situation like that. No reason to do that.
Well, a good reason why Coach Hill plays that 3-2, 1-2-2 is to have somebody up on top on Sheely, who loves to shoot the 3 from the top of the key.
Yeah, we just see number 21, Casey Hayes, come in for Grassland as Anna Rippey goes out. Nice entry pass. DeFranco's going to pass down low to Wright. Wright gets blocked. Grassland fighting for the ball. They lose it. Katie Beer comes up with it, gives it over to Joyner. Joyner back across to Sheely. Sheely down to Kim. We've seen Kim drive a little bit. Wide open shot for Sheely. Can't find the mark. Rebound Sarah Wright. Wright's going to kick it out across to Hayes. Hayes looks to slow it down a little bit. I think that's a good choice. Back over to Harris. Harris has been the field journal in the early going here for Grassland. Harden with the ball over to Wright. Wright's going to pull up, and she's going to take the shot. Can't find the mark. And Harris is definitely going to call for the foul. She had that arm out, arm bar on her. I like it, you know, but can't do it.
Looks like Coach Hill's going to stick with the 3-2 zone here.
Brentwood's not shown the ability to hit the open shot right now. It's a good option. Kind of when that ball goes down low to Joyner. Double on her. Good maul movement by Brentwood, trying to get the open shot.
And it's going to be a foul on Harris, and 1-3.
Yeah, and that was
Sheely.
And I don't exactly know what happened there. She looked like after the ball was shot, kind of put her hip in her.
Well, it's I'm telling you, Abby Sheely, 21, she will shoot, keep shooting, and that's the best medicine for a low-scoring affair here in the first quarter.
No doubt about it. 43 seconds remaining here, 5-4. Make it 6-4, 2-point lead for Brentwood. I guess they, what's happening here? She only gets one, right?
She only gets one if they counted to 3. Well, confusion and, you know.
And I'm pretty sure she made that 3.
Oh, absolutely went in. Now the question is.
She was fouled after it, though. Are they calling it the foul wasn't on the shot?
Maybe right.
Because it really wasn't. But at the same time, that shouldn't be a free throw. Okay, now this because
now I don't know what's going on.
No, this is totally crazy. She shouldn't have shot the free throw if they're going to give him the ball. She shouldn't have shot the free throw if they're going to give him the ball. Okay, and I see they waived it. They're saying it's a 3-point because they only had 2, so that's 5. So they waived the free throw. Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Well, you still got me, but there is a basket by Byer.
Yeah, that was nice ball movement. On her inside on right, little matchup problem there, and that is not good. Quick turnover by Grassland, and they're going to call a timeout. I believe what happened there, Paul, is—
well, explain it to me.
She made the 3, okay, and it was 2. So with the 3-point, that becomes 5, right?
Oh, they say it was a 2. Her foot was on the line.
No, she was well behind. She was well behind it, but I think what happened was they shot the free throw, and then the referee realized— you see him walking over, realized, we should not have shot the free throw. Wave that.
Oh, it was on the floor.
Right. Wave that. Give the ball to Brentwood.
All right.
So they corrected their mistake.
Kind of a crazy call.
Yeah. Well, you know, it definitely did happen. She shot that ball and was down, and then Harris ran into her, kind of hip checked her.
Well, you know, if you're Grassland, the one person you probably don't want to be in foul trouble is Holly Harris, number 14. She has the only points for the Lady Generals tonight with 4.
They're playing a little tight offensively, and that's going to go out of bounds on Harden. Playing a good game defensively. When you got such a low-scoring game, though, 3 points is a lot. Kim to inbounds. With Shealy. Shealy's going to fire it up. Can't make it. Rebound up. Nice job by Joyner tracking that down, and she's got it in. And that is going to be 9-4 with 30 seconds remaining. They turn it over again.
Catherine Sewell here on the 1-on-2. If they can find Shealy in transition, she'll have a wide open 3. And there it is.
She wasn't wide open. She took it and she drained it. 12-4. 45 seconds. We had a 4-2 game, and Grassland has just gone on a turnover fest and allowed Brentwood to just start raining points.
And the difference is Holly Harris being on the sidelines and not
with those 2 fouls.
Shealy can make this.
Oh, not happening there. But you're right. She hit 2 threes in the first quarter, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. The Lady Bruins 12, Grassland Generals 4. Excuse me, the Lady Vikings. I apologize. Don't hurt me. And but it's been one heck of a matchup. Really, you know, with 45 seconds to go, it was 4-2. And just with all the turnovers that were happening with Grassland, and a lot of those caused by Brentwood's great defense. And just Shealy hitting those couple of threes and a couple other good looks. Things got out of hand very quickly. And we see the Grassland cheerleaders.
Well, if you recap the scoring for the first quarter, Riles has 2, Joyner 2, Byer with 2, and then Abby Shealy with 6 for the Lady Vikings. And then Holly Harris, the only lone scorer.
Harris back into the game.
Yeah, and she has 2 fouls, and so I'm sure Coach Hill has emphasized, listen.
I think they got to let it ride, though, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no tomorrow.
No, their defense, you know, that they play, she can't be a spectator. She's got to be involved, and if that means a foul or 2, that's what it means. I mean,
we're going to have
Rondo.
It looks like there's a half-court trap, and Shealy tried to go up for it.
She
was fouled, and we'll see right here. They may have Holly Harris.
I don't think that was a foul. I think she got balled, but and I think we had a better look at it than the referee did. And Harris immediately is going to come back out, as you see number 21, Casey Hayes, coming back in for. Got the reach in. Coach Hill can't be happy with that.
They're going to have to. Garrett Joyner's going to have an open look. And there's a jump ball.
Right, fighting hard for that.
I don't think it's.
Along with
There's no way.
Rondo.
Yeah. It should be blue ball. Yeah, because at the start of the second quarter, Brentwood got the ball.
Yeah.
And that jump ball makes it Grassland, and now a lot of pressure on Cassie Hayes to try to make sure to right the ship here as Harris is out with 3 fouls.
Oh, wow.
And they just
not looking good.
There's no floor leader as Harris.
A little out of sync.
Oh,
I like, that's one thing you can do. Take that sucker to the basket. Nice job by Anna Rippey. Try to draw a foul, get to the line. Pick up some points that way. Rippey does not lack confidence. This is the first. You know, that's the one thing about it. If you're going to go to the line, you got to make them.
Yeah, as a team, they're 0 for 5 and make it 6.
Rebound Joyner. And there's Sheely. She is driving that ball.
And DeFranco, looks like, Matt, they've gone box and 1.
Nice job.
On Sheely, and Riles find the open gap.
Good shot by Riles.
She is a tremendous athlete. And now DeFranco.
There. Somebody needs to go help her out.
Yep. And this is where Harris would come in handy.
You got to take that shot.
Yeah, you're not going to get many open looks.
Wright's going to pull the trigger.
Nothing.
Oh, not happening. Just, you look at the faces of these young ladies, they kind of look a little dejected right now. Down by 10, under 5.
And you mentioned it, Matt, young it being the word.
Yeah.
Has no 8th graders on the floor for this matchup right now. 4:25 in the second quarter. And now the box and 1, you can see DeFranco's going to guard Sheely. And you're going to have an open look in the middle of the paint. Byer.
We've seen a lot of errant passes.
Well,
and we've seen Brentwood get in passing lanes. King can't find it.
Oh, that's going to be Riles, and that may be her second.
We see number 22, Catherine Swell, come to the game.
Yeah, Catherine Sewell.
And I believe that is LePage, number 10, for Grassland.
Yeah, she's the lone 8th grader out there. Now she's got to help these young kids out.
She's going to try to go
down
down
the
low.
ball.
Yep.
And that's Joyner, Matt, and she's only a 7th grader.
Yeah, she's a beast defensively. I mean, and she doesn't have to do anything, just get that big body, get those hands up. She plays very smart down low. A lot of big young men and women, and myself included, got a lot of fouls playing in middle school. And haven't seen her do anything stupid, just stand there with her hands up.
Well, you see DeFranco guarding, and there's Sewell for 3.
Oh, can't find it, and there's another rebound by Wright. Wright had a lot of rebounds, but afterwards she's not made the best pass decisions. A couple times almost had a turnover. Right there, you see there is one. Cross-court pass. Not going to happen right there.
There's Byers. She got the rebound.
Yep, tough rebound. A good job to kick it back out. Rebound, Sarah Harden.
And that is going to be another turnover. Rando, that's going to be a nice pass to Garrett. And the ball is going to be maintained by the Lady Vikings. Joyner.
She's going to rattle it in.
That's going to be 4 for her.
12-point game. 2:49 remaining here in the second. And it has been all Vikings.
Byer going to pick up a cheap one. And, you know, someone like Byer, Matt, doesn't really need to reach over. If you're not going to get in, you know, and try to front the post, you may as well let her catch it. Try to defend Harden. There's another missed free throw opportunity. Harden is 0 for 3.
The whole team is 0.
You're absolutely right. 0 for 7.
Have yet to score in the second also.
Nice turnover. DeFranco doing a fantastic job on Sheely.
LePage with the ball.
And
good
this
pass.
may be a first basket.
And it is. As we see Julia King.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a foul on LePage. Just out of position, and you see Sheely going full speed. 10-point game, 2:15 remaining here in the second.
And that's going to be 1-1 for Sheely. As she has been held scoreless, Matt, the second quarter based upon the defensive adjustment by Coach Hill. But she can shoot out. Shoot the ball.
11-point game. Make it 12.
Now we're going man press. This is a great idea by Coach Harrison, as you got Holly Harris out of the game. They're really their true one, and to see the turnover by
quick turnover.
Bresco is going to make the basket. Just came in the game.
I'm going to assume Bresco's a 7th grader.
She is absolutely a 7th grader. And
man, just turnovers galore by Grassland.
And again, without Harris in the game, things just keep going south. And now Coach Hill looks like she's going to
bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Down by 14. Got to make something happen.
Nice pass by
Joyner with the rebound.
Oh,
also,
in and out.
Good job by Harden.
Whoa, DeFranco has an open look here.
And I think she should have passed that to right, but nonetheless, she made it. Saw Joyner tracking her down. Good job by DeFranco. 12-point game. They need to cut it to 10 here. Maybe get it within 8. Out of a travel.
Yep. And Lindsey Kim.
And
she's a 7th grader as well, Matt. So.
And there you see Harris back into the game.
And they're going to try to throw it back to Harris, and now. Bresco is all over her.
No doubt. She is not worried about size differential at all. Nice job by her. Right, but then they're going to call up.
That's going to be on Bresco.
That's going to be off the ball. I thought it was. Was Briscoe on, right?
Nope. Well, they're not going to count the basket, but it's going to be 1-1.
Okay, all right.
But I think they have the wrong shooter.
I totally agree with that. They just counted the basket. It looked like he made this. Did he not?
So Sarah Wright, hey, first free throw made by the Lady Generals tonight.
Yeah. Even those ones you shouldn't be shooting. But it was a nice shot.
There's a miss, and that's going to be Lady Viking ball. Well, you know, when you play a gimmick defense, Matt, it just shows the respect they have for their opponent, and Sheely can change the game immediately with just a couple of shots, as the score indicates.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's like we said, 45 seconds, it was 2-4, and now it is just not gotten out of hand, but we're in a double-digit game now, 20-9, 45 seconds again. Here we are, 45 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see what Brentwood's able to do.
Coach
or what
Harrison,
Grassland's able to put together.
I think Coach Harrison, Matt, is
Run it out.
has recognized that the boxing one is taking place, and I think he may put somebody at the high post at the free throw line, and they're going to try to work their way and try to hit that person. So we'll see. It looks like they're going to put, well, they're going to, let's see if they put Riles at the high post, number 5. If she will dive down, she will find a open look. And this is all without Joyner.
Well, Joyner's got the size, but Riles seems to me a little more athletic. Rebound by Harden. Almost Sheely anticipated that extremely well. Not a good pass.
Yeah, not a good pass. And Rando for Brentwood didn't know where it was at either.
I'm surprised that Harris didn't pull up and take that 3. LePage can't find it. Rebound by number 13, DeFranco. Back over to Harris. 8 seconds now. Under 4. Going to be fouled.
And that's going to be 3 on Riles. With 2.7, Matt, and now Sarah Wright's going to go 1-1. She's 1 for 2 already. We'll see. If she could cut this inside to 10 going into halftime, they still got to feel good about themselves. Well,
there's 1. Yep. 10-point game. Make it 9 with 2:07. Not in bad shape.
And a nice move by Coach Hill.
Yes.
Pulling Harris out with 3 fouls. Make sure she doesn't get a cheap foul with 2.7. And that is off. They don't need a foul. They don't need a foul.
Yeah, it looked like that she was about to get run down, and that would not have made any sense at all. But that's going to do it for the first half here at Sunset Middle School, where the Lady Generals have 10, Lady Vikings 20. And got a little bit out of hand, but Generals charging back in there, trying to make it a game. And we'll be back with second half action right after this.
Does your child have the responsibility of getting himself up and getting dressed in the morning? Have you established a routine at night for your child to lay out all the things he'll need the next day? Do you have a place in your house for school papers that need to be returned to school? Do you have a regular homework time at your house? And if your child forgets something, how quick are you to bail him out? Sometimes as parents, it just feels right for us to do things for our children. But we also need to understand that our overall job is to teach our children responsibility and empower them to do things for themselves. When we do that, we give them the gift of independence and self-confidence. Remember to stay connected. You're the vital link in your child's success. I'm Steve Fisher, and this is the Parent Connection.
Well, we're back with second half action as the BMS Lady Vikings lead 20-10 over the Lady Generals. And coming out of the chute, Catherine Sewell attempted the 3-pointer. And a wide open look by Beyer, and she misses it. And there's a jump ball, and alternate possession goes to the Lady Generals. Oh, a little pressure again. And a steal by Sheely. Nice pass. Taken back to LePage as Harris was open for a moment. A nice move by Sarah Wright. Just couldn't buy it. Now Sheely pushing the action. Well, Sheely is going to travel. So another turnover to start the second half of our WMAA Middle School Girls Championship basketball game. Paul Brees and Matt Hill here at Sunset Middle School to watch the Grassland Lady Generals and the Brentwood Middle School Vikings.
And it started off really close. Brentwood pulled away in the but now Grassland trying to claw back in.
Well, I saw Coach Hill at halftime and said, you know, you're inside 10. You got a shot. We're missing a lot of, as the Lady Vikings, Matt, have missed 2 easy shots that rimmed out. And the Lady Generals have got to capitalize. As Sarah Wright turnover. So, Matt, the Lady Generals have not had 1 shot in the second half.
It's still early, but they're going to have to, they want to claw back into it. They got to make something happen. And you're not going to make something happen by not shooting the ball.
Yeah, you continually turn it over. Bad things happen, and you can't.
We saw a lot of them in that second quarter. It was a turnover fest.
Oh, there's a.
Harden on defense tries to slap it away. DeFranco comes away with the ball.
Continual turnovers plague both teams. It's still scoreless. Hasn't hurt or helped either team.
Really, besides that 45 seconds from Brentwood, it just there at the close of the first. Both teams.
Sarah Wright.
Turn the ball.
That's another one, man.
Turnover.
Well,
she's had multiple today, and
yeah, and here comes
Wright's going to come out.
Quick sub. That's going to be Cassie Hayes. As Sarah Wright, I think Coach Hill needs to settle her down. Again, the box and 1 by Grassland. As Sheely's just been bogged down since the first quarter. And Garrett Joyner.
Make it happen with a
yeah,
rebound.
And Byer with the and 1.
Nice putback by Byer. And draws the foul.
That's going to be on LePage. As Byer has 4, going to try to add another one.
Makes the next. 23-10, 3:47. 13-point game.
13-point game, Matt. At the free throw line, the difference is 3 for 5 for the Lady Vikings. The Lady Generals, 2 of 11.
It could be 19-23 right now. Grassland are making shots, but they have not been able to find the mark, and Harris can't find it from the outside either. Brentwood with the rebound, and they are pushing the action, as both teams have done all night. There's going to be a travel.
Yeah, Rando with a little 360. That just couldn't happen. And now I believe Coach Harrison's going to call a time. No, Coach Hill's going to call a timeout for the Grassland Lady Generals.
I think she needed one.
Yeah, I mean, so halftime scoring for Brentwood coming out of the chute. Riles with 4, Garrett Joyner with 4, Abby Sheely with 8, Kate Byer with 5, and Lindsay Bresco with 2. On the flip side for the Lady Generals, Jillian King with 2, DeFranco 2, Holly Harris 4, Sarah Wright 2. To wrap up the scoring again, the big discrepancy at the free throw line as both teams are turning it over, Matt. I mean,
yes.
And so it's just not some kind of.
Offensively, they've not looked, either team has not looked good outside of that. You know, about last 45 seconds of the first quarter, first couple of minutes of the second for Brentwood. Both teams playing very good defense, even though Grassland's down by 13. Harris with the pass up to DeFranco. DeFranco kind of lost it, able to recover, puts in the 2, and that is the first points of the second half for Grassland. Kim with the ball. She's looking to give it up. You can't pick it up out there, though. No. Get yourself in a lot of trouble.
Sewell did a nice job, though, coming and getting it.
Sheely loses it.
Oh, nice hustle by DeFranco. Keeps the possession alive for Grassland. He just can't turn it over.
No.
And now Harris, the runner.
Yeah.
LePage does a nice job keeping it alive. Oh, and a block. And LePage going to put it.
Bad sequence there.
Yeah,
it was 4 missed shots?
Yeah.
I thought Harris got fouled there, but Harden and Iyer tied up for the jump ball. Brentwood's going to maintain possession. You know, one thing also, both these teams, these ladies have been very aggressive. Fighting for everything. Franco with the ball, tries to kick it back up, and I guess they're going to call Sheely on the reach-in.
Well, just her first foul by Brentwood this half. 2:27 remaining in the third quarter. Our WCTV game of the week.
11-point game. Harris going to fire it up. Just she, you know, had the first couple of points of the game for Grassland, but then not done a whole lot since then, partly because she's been in a lot of foul trouble with 3 fouls.
Well, that's a foul on Catherine Sewell, number 22. Oh, and that's going to be Sewell again.
Yeah.
This time a shooting foul as LePage is going to go to the line.
They definitely need this. 2:09. 11-point game. Banks it in, makes it 10.
Yeah. They put the backboard there for a reason, Matt. If you're going to use it, go ahead.
One of our former colleagues always said, the bank is open.
That one's better.
Yep.
And that is
9-point game into single digits. 2:08 remaining. Kim with the ball. Nice pass down low to Byer. Byer couldn't handle it cleanly though. Sheely with the little running floater couldn't do it, and that's going to be out of bounds on Joyner. Brentwood has been relentless with this pressure. They've been on the full court press. LePage.
LePage is open.
Oh,
and can't hit her.
She kind of short-armed it there. You saw as the ball's coming through, she pulled away from it.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming across the middle to hit you in the chest. Reach out and grab that.
I think Sheely's going to beat DeFranco, but you know, DeFranco's a soccer player, man, and I know.
She ran her down from behind there.
Yeah, she
tipped it out.
Kind of be. All right, we'll see here as Harris.
122.
Oh, that was a little quick.
Yeah.
I don't think LePage was expecting it.
No, not at all. And that was also close quarters. LePage. The key. Over to Harris. Harris is going to fire. That's off.
Yeah.
Rebound.
Hayes.
Back over to LePage. LePage going to put it on the ground. Going to be off of the foot, I believe, at Joyner.
So less than a minute, Coach Harrison rarely stands up in a game, and he is up out of his seat as he feels kind of maybe that Grassland's going to make a run right here. If they can cut it inside 6 with a 3.
Harris going to drive, pull. That's definitely a block by Joyner.
Joyner.
And to come away with the ball too as well. Nice play by Joyner. And there she is down low. I like that by LePage.
Yeah, she's got it. She's gotten beat down back on the floor, and go ahead and get your money's worth.
Because that was going to be an easy 2.
Joyner, first free throw attempts of the day.
Chance to make it a 10-point game again, and she misses the first. Mass substitutions now with Sarah Harden and Wright coming to the game. LePage and Rachel Rook are out. And that's a nice rainbow there. Making a 10-point game again.
Well, they got the breakaway to Franco.
She definitely has it. Yeah. And she puts it in with 30 seconds remaining here in the second. Eight-point game, the closest it's been in a long time.
Yeah, they did a nice job.
And Shealy's just going to drive it right to the hole. Joyner comes, and they're going to have a foul. Well, that was Harden came crashing in with Joyner.
That's going to be on Harden. Her second. And now Joyner back to the line. She was 1 of 2.
This is the first again, almost the exact same way. That high teardrop shot. This is the second. Harden with the rebound. 13 seconds. Grassland, desperately wants to cut this. Oh, man. Somebody needs to come back and help her. 7 seconds.
Harris. DeFranco, not known as a scorer. She traveled. Yeah.
Yep.
And, DeFranco, man, she brought it down from the waist to try to get it up there.
Yeah.
Well, they got to try to keep it out of Shealy's hands. Number 21 right here.
3, 2, 1. And she got it off. Not going to find the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. As Brentwood Vikings lead the Lady Generals 24-16. Generals able to cut it to 8. Closest it's been since the first quarter.
Well, that quarter, Matt, was a 6-4 advantage for the Lady Generals of Grassland. But
they're going to need a lot more.
Yeah, they're going to need some firepower. Brentwood's doing a nice job defensively to try to track down Holly Harris. Grassland on the other end doing a nice job keeping Olivia Shealy intact, as she has only scored 2 points since the first quarter.
That barrage she had at the end of it.
Yeah.
How many does she have right now?
She only has 8, but the ball's been out of her hands a lot as Caroline DeFranco has locked her down. Defensively done a nice job. And now I think Byer for Brentwood's done a nice job. She has 5. But keep your eye on Riles, number 5. She's coming back from 3 fouls as Coach Hill is in her 6th championship appearance in a row.
I'm sure Coach Harrison is no stranger to a couple of them as well.
Shealy's going to have 2 on the foul.
Coach Harrison, did he coach his daughter? Or she went to?
She went to Hillsborough High School in Nashville.
Okay, so she went to Nashville School. Plays at the University of Tennessee, correct?
Absolutely. Sophomore. And that family is a family of 12. Maybe 14, I guess, if you count Coach Harrison and his wife. And there's Riles, and I told you,
yep.
She's the quiet assassin. I mean, she will find a way to score, but it's the defensive end. She's got to stay out of trouble.
You said earlier she's got 3 points. Or 3 fouls.
Yeah, 6 points, 3 fouls. As the lead is back up to 10 here on our WCTV Game of the Week.
Harden.
Harden
picked up that
double pivot move.
Yeah, not going to happen. I think she was expecting someone to be behind her and didn't realize she was wide open. Joyner inbound to Shealy. Joyner not afraid to take it down the court, but
Well, King had the steal and re-stolen by Joyner. Oh. Yeah, DeFranco is having a tough time trying to keep up with Shealy. I mean, Matt, she's been doing it since the start of the second quarter.
And Shealy does not slow down.
No. Byer looks like she may have gotten fouled. That may look like it was a foul. It's a great pass by Shealy.
Pass. I do think that was a reach in there.
Kate Byer with 7. Harris on the loose.
Back up to a 12-point game.
Oh, and that's Riles with 4.
Yep, Harden's going to go to the line. I think they'll 4:36. Now they are going to pull Riles out. You're thinking this is it right here. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
Up by 12.
Harden 0 for 3. Didn't mean to jinx her. Sarah Harden 0 for 4. Riles comes out. She leads the game with 6 points.
4:36, 12-point game.
There we go.
Yep, Harden in the books now. Kind of has a little bit of a shot put action to her shot there.
Here we go. I'm thinking somebody may have lost the contact. Here we go.
I believe that was Harris.
Or no.
The referee looked at her like, yeah, maybe not.
And now it's man-to-man. Sewell's going to try to take.
They're going to call a jump ball on that?
Looks like it.
I guess maybe they both went out of bounds with the hand on the ball at the same time.
Oh, and Sheely finally gets an open look.
Harris just has not been on her game since the end of that first quarter. I think she got in foul trouble and just kind of lost a good job by Wright. Oh, couldn't finish.
Well, that could have cut it
back to
9. Yeah.
Blocking foul, I believe that's on.
Well, Sheely does a great job knowing that she's getting hounded defensively and find an open person.
Nice entry pass.
Yeah.
Joyner does a great job of using her body to push the defender away behind the glass.
And Joyner has 7.
13-point game now. Under 4 minutes. Nice shot by Harris, and I think she's just going to have to do more of that coming down the court. Fired up.
Her first points, Matt, since the first quarter.
Nice job by Wright. That's going to be Brentwood ball.
Well, 3:24. Joyner can't leave her open.
No.
Sewell finds it. She's going to shoot it immediately.
Rebound Harris. Little pirouette.
Yeah.
Somebody from Grassland's got to do something.
Yeah, and I'm just not sure it's. You know who I haven't seen out there is Anna Rippey.
No, she's been out for a while. And Grace Gardner.
Now here comes LePage. She's done a nice job rebounding, keeping the ball alive.
The only games I've seen Rippey play in have been JV, but in those JV games, she had a hot hand. Nice pass, but unable to finish. Harris with the ball now, 2:40 remaining here in the game. Rooker looking to give it up. And that was not a good pass. We're going to have a timeout, Brentwood.
Now Coach Harrison calling timeout, 2:26 here. WMAA Girls Championship Basketball, Matt Hill, Paul Brees. Matt, it's going to be an exciting boys game coming up. Spring Station Middle School, the Mustangs, against the Page Panthers.
Lot of Page Panthers here already.
Oh, it's going to be packed. I'll tell you what you need to keep your eye on for. Spring Station cheerleaders. And what I'm saying is the number. There's like 30 of them. It is quite a show at halftime.
Well, that'll be something to watch. There we go, 2:26 remaining in the game. Vikings in complete control, up by 11.
See a lot of purple here to my right.
They're ready. And we see some mustaches.
Yeah.
If you'd like a copy of this game or any other game, give us a call at whatever that number was you just saw. And we'll get you a copy for 20 bucks.
I know it's 472.
Yep, 4032, or you can check out our website, www.wc-tv.net, and make that $10. 20 for football.
Creed's going to give you a discount. Oh.
I don't know if Newt knows about that discount.
Look at Garrett Joyner with the steal.
Wow. Great play by
Sheely.
Joyner, and Sheely with the rebound and puts it back in. 13-point game. Rooker comes away with the ball. Over to Harris. I think Harris is just going to shoot it.
Oh, man. Look at this.
He's just getting sloppy. And that was a flop. Nice try by Sheely.
Good sportsmanship by both of them there.
She got up laughing about it. I mean, that is a weapon right there on the inbounds to have.
They can run that all day.
Yeah, no doubt.
LePage picks up her fourth.
I might put a plan. Let's come down, throw the ball off one of the defender's legs to go out of bounds.
Again.
Yep. Can't quite find the mark, though. Rebound Rooker. Out to Harris. I think she's going to take that shot. And she does. And puts it in. 11-point game, 1:30 remaining.
8 points for Harris. As the clock is winding down. 11 points.
Oh, that's going to go up off the foot. Sheely retains possession, but she's getting just hounded.
That's going to be 1-1 for Sheely.
1:16 remaining. 11-point game.
I think that's going to be on DeFranco. Fantastic effort.
Rebound by LePage. Okay. Cynthia Long's in the game, number 3.
A Rooker and a nice play by Harris.
Long thought she was going to come in there with a rebound. Harris is going to fire it up. Can't find it. Tracks down. Oh, I thought she had her own rebound. Sheely fighting for it.
Sewell shoots it.
Not
Kate
afraid.
Byer, I don't think she got fouled.
There we have a jump ball. Sprinkle giving up a little bit of size there.
Well, less than a minute, Matt. And it looks like unless something crazy happens,
good pass by Harris to Rooker.
Our WMAA girls champions could be from Brentwood.
I think it's happening. Grassland's had a great season, did a good job in the tournament. But they're going to fall here to the Vikings tonight. 30 seconds remaining here. Brentwood has played one heck of a game. Yeah. Defensively, they've been all over the place. We don't generally keep turnovers up here, but man alive, there has been a mess of them.
Jump balls and turnovers. That's girls middle school action.
Nice outlet pass there. DeFranco going to get fouled.
It's going to be on Rando.
She's going to go to the line.
Yeah, and here comes Coach Hill, going to empty the bench for.
We got Grace Gardner, Hope Stoppelbein.
I believe Cassie Hayes as well.
Grace number 15, Hope number 5.
Yep, going out, coming in for the 8th graders. As There's the Franco hits one.
10-point game. 20 seconds now.
Yeah, I think this is
Joyner gonna lose it.
15 seconds.
Inbound over to Joyner. She with the ball, she's not quitting.
Yep, they're gonna run it out,
Yep.
Matt.
2 seconds, and you hear the parents over here in front of us cheering on their young men and women, or excuse me, their young women here with a great finish, and Brentwood closes it out by a 10-point margin over Grassland.
Well, fantastic job by both teams, man. And I tell you, the play by Abby Shealy early really dictated the game, as she contributed by passing the ball. And now there's Coach Harrison, and he is back in the winner's circle as the Brentwood Lady Vikings take down the Lady Generals 32-22 in our WMAA Girls Championship action. We'll be right back.